You were just fucking around. And the head coach found out. That was a good one, nice and flat and straight to her.
The field hockey bond is a bond like no other.
Work around. Oh, good one touch. Work around and find out.
Around and find out. Field hockey edition.
That's it. Welcome to my brand new series, FAFO, presented by Not Gonna Lie. It's a Wave original brought to you by Toyota and Liquid I.V. Obviously, I'm Kylie Kelce. Hopefully you know what FAFO means, but it's something I feel deep in my bones and live my life by. And if you don't know what it means, it's my absolute honor to tell you it means f*** around and find out. I'm literally going to be f***ing around, going and doing an activity, something that I'm interested in or enjoy, and then I'm gonna find out from experts. We're gonna learn together. The F around today is field hockey. It is the sport that shaped my life, something that still fuels me every single fall and throughout the rest of the year. I am here to fuck around, if you will, and find out why this sport is so underrated. And in partnership with Longstreth, we're putting on a clinic for grades 3rd through 8th. We'll have 160 athletes out here throughout the afternoon. We're gonna touch on fundamentals. We're gonna enjoy the sport of field hockey and hopefully have a lot of fun. And I have help. That's right, the UConn field hockey phenom. She got to go to 2 Final Fours. All-American, former coach, mother, and absolutely fire content creator. Widen this shot. Nicki Marie's been here the whole time.
That was lovely. Field hockey.
Let's get this clinic started. Yes. Let's go. Hi, guys. We got name tags, that's so nice. I'm Kylie. We have a really strong coaching staff for you today. We're gonna work really hard for a short amount of time and get a lot of touches on ball because every field hockey player knows that's the best way to build your skills, right? Yeah. I love that we have some keepers out here. Look at us go. All my old ladies, the other end. Go, go. All right, we muffins, bring it in. Hi, guys.
Hi.
We ready for some hockey?
Yeah.
Love it. There's something I like to call hockey height. Do you know what that is? We were just talking about height. I'm this tall. But this is my hockey height, right? My knees are bent, my high knee's back. I'm sitting on the edge of a stool. So if I drive the ball, if I go for a really hard hit, I'm still at hockey height. All right. Now, you are going to, at the outside cones, I'm gonna dribble down, big pull right, big. It goes all the way across the cones. I'm gonna get inside the circle, I'm gonna take a shot. We're gonna go the opposite side, we're gonna pull left, get our feet around, shot, okay? Okay, Nicki, I need to know for the people, what is your field hockey background?
I'm laughing because you know I went up to someone today.
Yes.
And I was like, I played against you at Syracuse. I was MVP of that tournament.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys beat us in a straight shot. I said, that was my straight shot. So 48 years old, I'm kind of like, I will brag.
As impressive of a field hockey resume as you have, you should brag.
Yeah, but you know what I'll say? So I'll ramble out the accomplishments and then I'll bring it down to reality for everybody.
What I want.
All-American, University of Connecticut, back-to-back Final Four teams, which I captained both, leadership skills, right? But I think what I feel most proud of with all of that is I was a kid who sat the bench through some of my younger years in sports. So the All-American is great, but you've got like, let's talk about the climb.
Yeah.
Sitting on the bench watching players who you knew were better than you and being like, I want to be that fucking good.
The thing about talking about field hockey and getting people to know about it, because we lucked out. Northeast, hot spot for field hockey. But a lot of the country, a lot of people watching don't know about hockey. How can you explain it to them?
It's badass, it's fast paced.
If we had to break it down, you're gonna want to sit in an athletic stance, probably a little deeper than other sports.
Yes.
You're gonna wanna make sure that your hands are right, that your stick is down, and you're gonna wanna make sure that your head's up on a swivel. I feel like that.
And feet, the active feet.
On the balls of your feet and always moving.
When I practice with my daughter now, she's like, what are you doing? I go, my feet are active.
Yes. As like a personality thing, you need to be a badass. You need to be confident. You need to go with a sense of urgency. All things that can play into field hockey.
Yeah.
Does Layla have it?
Layla has it. She'll have it.
On the inside, when she picks up a field
Fucking
hockey
stoked.
stick.
Fucking pumped.
Because even our second said to me the one day, she was like, Mom, I'll play field hockey. And I was like, that's great, Ellie.
Yeah.
At least I'll have one. I don't know. I don't want to be involved. I want them to go off. I want them to love it independently, but also I'm fucking pumped if they get into it.
I said to my daughter, I said, am I picking Kylie up or is she picking me up? Because I've never been the girl that's been picked up. You picked up all your friends. You did not get picked up ever in my whole life. Today we're both gonna pick each other up.
Don't make me do it. We talked about Field Hockey 101. Should we demo? Let's cut to the demo earlier. Maybe we'll get some shots in here. Let's go. This is the grip of my stick, yes? This is the toe, this is the heel, this is the face. Yes? We know all these terms?
Yeah.
All my wee muffins, we know these? Great. The way I'm gonna line up my stick is I'm gonna take the toe and the little V in my right hand. I'm left hand. Hold it up to the sky. Left hand, this one. And I'm gonna take my V and I'm gonna line it up with my toe at the top of my stick. This hand means business. This hand is firm, it's strong, it's tight. This hand, she's loosey-goosey. I think one of the biggest questions I get asked, which could be the most annoying, is doesn't it hurt your back?
What's your answer?
My answer is, if it does, you're fucking doing it wrong. What's your answer?
It should be hurting that booty.
Yep.
Should be hurting that booty.
It just is confusing.
Your back is like this and you can't see anything.
If you play hockey like this,
Yeah.
you see nothing.
Yeah.
You have no peripheral, you're not seeing the field, you're not moving right,
Yep.
you're not gonna strike the ball right.
Yep.
What are some other questions you get asked?
Does the ball hurt? Sure does.
This is hollow in the middle, but very thick, hard plastic. It is, I mean,
Oh, I was gonna say.
that's what you're taking to the foot, typically to the, I feel like thigh. I feel like oftentimes thigh.
Or to the
Face. Now, you said that you were a striker for a corner.
Yes.
In other words, you were the direct shot on the
yes.
corner. And for those that don't know, a corner is a penalty situation, a scoring opportunity offensively. Ball comes in from an insert, and then you have the opportunity to shoot with only 5 of the players from the other team, 4 defensive players and the goalie.
Yep.
So you were ripping that initial
Ripping.
shot. How many people?
How many people did I take out?
Yeah.
If we could call my goalkeeper from,
Did she keep a tally?
There, I've damaged some goalkeepers from my own team at practices, but other teams, I had good control over it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, but it builds character, Kylie.
It
I mean,
does. Do you know I used to hit it in our front yard against the chain link fence?
Yeah.
Over and over and over and over and over again. Like that, just for fun, in my free time. And I swear, like girls today are like, well, I just don't drive it like that. And I'm like, well, that's muscle memory.
speaking of muscle memory,
Yes. Let's see it.
if that GoPro goes down, I'm gonna be upset.
I'll pay for it.
Because I'm gonna go as hard as I can
Fuck
right
it
now.
up.
I'm gonna see what this 48-year-old
Fuck it up.
bitch has
Okay,
in her.
but you're probably gonna get it on cage. I was wide for the record. I'm trying not to fuck up Joe's ankles. Joe, our lovely
Joe, are you
cameraman.
upset if the GoPro, are you worried?
No, I said I'll pay for it. Go.
Oh, almost killed someone.
She
That
went
would have
up.
killed someone. Oh,
That's
a goal.
cage.
That was a goal.
One of these
Let me
times,
see, I'm gonna watch closely.
I always tell my girls, if you watch your shot, you did it wrong.
But let's say something about field hockey, because if this were golf
Yes.
and there were someone assessing someone's golf swing, there would be this, what a golf swing.
Yes.
And field hockey doesn't get that moment.
it doesn't.
Field hockey's not, nobody's watching that.
No.
But you know what I'd like to opt in? Oh, Kylie.
Is that it?
That was so close to the GoPro. we're in the time of influence, and sometimes that could be a really good influence. Like you showing up here as Kylie Kelce and talking about the sport. I think if we could do more of that, I think like UNC, they used to be a program that I completely respected because they had the winningest coach in the game.
Yep.
And now they're becoming a trendier, youngest coach in the history of the game, and she's online talking about the game. I think we're like getting there and taking steps. Now we just gotta
We have to expand.
expand.
We need to move from the East Coast. How do we do it?
I think clubs are doing it, but it's not at the level yet. I mean, PA has it going on.
Very much so.
So
you
what
can
was-
tell by check the Olympic team roster.
Right.
I'm pretty sure the last time we were in France, we had 12 or 13 of our Olympic team roster was PA
Yeah.
or Jersey.
I think it's access. So when I think of the biggest influence in your life, I'm gonna say it's the moms. If the moms could find an accessible way to introduce, right? What's
Yeah.
a stick? What's a ball? How do I get my daughter active? Because parents want your kids to be active.
Yes.
This is the best sport to get active.
Right.
If soccer's overwhelming and it's just not their thing, Layla tried soccer and that wasn't her thing totally.
Also, we could cherry pick the fuck out of a game. We don't have offsides like soccer.
Right.
Let's look at the positives. You want to get up there, you want to score goals, play hockey. I do think it's important to recognize I've ended up with girls coaching that I have had that were fast as hell, but didn't have the stick skills to keep the ball in front of them. And we got there, they were such impressive athletes. And it didn't take a lot. And so I think it's important to know that, like, are you gonna have to put that time in? Absolutely. But also, you can, and if you want to do it, you're golden. And I know that there are people who have moved to the middle of the country, more West Coast, that have a field hockey background that could be lighting this fire elsewhere.
Yeah.
I'll come visit you. Tell me
that's
where.
what I'm
We'll
wondering.
come
You just-
visit.
I think
We'll come visit.
we'll come visit.
I'm sad I didn't hit the GoPro. Should we try a couple more
No,
times?
girl.
Let's try a couple more times.
Ooh,
That was
good one.
that
That
was
was great.
toy.
We should have a speed thing out. But would you
Let's
be
go.
pissed if mine was faster than yours?
Let's go. No, I would actually love that.
I'd be happy if it was
That
you.
would be really validating.
I'd be happy if
for
it was
me.
you.
No, I would
If
want
you
it to
beat
be
me in
you.
the time, I'd be happy for you. Not many other people. Oh, see? What was your signature move? If you had to say you had a signature Kylie Kelce move.
In indoor, a drag flick. In outdoor, drive.
Drive. Signature
Simple.
move. Were you great with stick work? Like if you got caught?
I could get out.
Okay.
I could get out. I liked open space. Like I love to come up to someone with a lot of room to decide.
Okay.
I was the blackout person. So like I blacked out. I couldn't tell you how I got from point A to point B,
Okay.
but I made decisions along the way that were just like my ADHD's
Yeah.
firing.
So what position did you play?
Deep back,
Okay. Sweeper.
center back. Yep,
Sweeper.
yes,
Went in as a center forward. My coach is like, you're redshirting and you're going to be a sweeper. And I was like, wow,
yeah.
okay, and did it. That's the mentality that it takes to play.
That is truly one of the best qualities in a player. When I look at someone and I'm like, hey, can you go in here? Yes. The immediate yes, I'm like, you just want to be on the field. And I love that hunger. All right, one more time, I'm going to try and fuck up this GoPro.
Are you trying?
Kind of.
No.
No,
Are
I
you
just
really
keep-
trying? I hope
To hit
not.
it,
Yeah.
I kind of want to. Oh, split
That's
the
good.
difference.
So Jason's turned on by this. Is Jason turned on?
That I have a problem with.
No, like if he sees you right now, is he like, oof?
Ooh, he's like, ooh, a baby kangaroo. He literally calls me Joe because he thought when I was playing that I looked like a kangaroo, like a Joey. So there's that.
But I think more men should be like, ooh, look at that. All right, so but back to Jason. Was this one of like your first date?
Yeah.
Was he like, yes, when he found out you were
I
college
think
athlete?
there was I just think that when you're an athlete, being around other athletes feels like safe space.
Safe space. Yeah.
That you know that there's going to be a certain level of competition in everything that happens, and that you're a better equipped human being because of your time in athletics.
You could handle each other's
Yeah.
craziness. Yeah.
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 For sure.
But I just can see Jason being like, this girl took some heads off.
I think once you
Took
watch a
some
little
knees out.
hockey, it is exactly what you said at
Yeah.
the beginning. It's so badass that you're like, oh, Wait, they're badass. And then you
Great
kind of
ass,
have
too.
like a
Great ass. But
Couldn't
before
bounce
we
a
knew each
quarter
other,
off of
everyone
it.
needs to hear the story. Before we knew each other, I stitched a video of you.
Yes, you did.
And it was, you were teary-eyed at one of the games.
Yes.
And I stitched it and I said, I don't know Kylie Kelce, but I like her and I'm gonna tell you why. And then I talked about, I said, if you've never dated, if you're a man out there, if you've never dated a field hockey chick, here's what I can promise you. And I
Yes.
went off.
Female athletes are like, we get each other. We get it.
Especially field hockey.
Especially
Field hockey.
We're gonna take a quick water break, but while we do that, please enjoy a few messages from me about Liquid I.V and Toyota. Liquid I.V has believed from the very beginning that water is a basic human right. The water we use to shower, bathe our kids, and even drink. And while that might feel like a total no-brainer, there are 2 million people right here in the US who don't have access to clean water. Impact isn't just a side project for Liquid I.V. They're out here supporting incredible organizations trying to change that. Just 1 stick of Liquid I.V and 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone. Tear, pour, live more. Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off of your first order right now with code NGL at checkout. If you're a real one or you've ever doom scrolled my Instagram, you'd know. I was very much against a minivan. But thanks to the Toyota Sienna, I caved. You know, in field hockey season, the trunk space is unbeatable. And the kick sensor door when you're carrying bags of balls and cones and sticks, you just one little kick and it opens up like magic. I love it. I hate to admit it, but I'm a big fan of my Sienna, and you can go and test drive one at your local Toyota dealership today. We're gonna get into a little bit of passing to see how we do with some stick touches and stops. You wanna watch the ball right onto your stick and make sure that it stays on the ground.
Oh, reach. This is fun, Kai. We should join the Masters division.
Okay, let's do it.
My butt's gonna hurt after this.
I was just gonna say, tomorrow, you know what's gonna be fun?
My left cheek.
When you go to sit down on the toilet for the morning pee. That's always when it sneaks up on you.
Field hockey booties forever.
Nicki! Okay, as moms, we just want an opportunity to sit down. Let's go. Now you can walk. We're keeping that. Nicki, now that you're not coaching the sport, how do you stay involved in hockey?
By showing up for my daughter. That's the best way parents can show up, is by being there.
Physically being there. Do you miss coaching?
I haven't really thought about it in a while. Today was so fun. I feel like if I had the right crew around me,
Yes.
I would do more of it. I'm not an executive functioning person, Kylie. So when you said that, I'm like, the thought of setting something up, no, but put me on the fucking field. Yes. If I could show up with a stick and be like, let's go, but I don't want to order the balls and the cones and the registrations, no.
Now, something you talk about a lot in your content is single parenthood specifically.
Yes.
It's something that I have not touched on in the podcast universe, not gonna lie, we've not broached this topic, but you speak about it openly in your content. How do you feel about being a single mom? How do you feel that is, I don't wanna say impacting your kids, because I think that from the complete outside looking in, that you are absolutely nailing your priorities. And I think that when it comes to parenthood, that's what matters.
Yeah.
But how are you navigating single parenthood?
One day at a time. If I could go back 6 years ago to making the decision to leave, I would be so proud of myself. Because I think it's like, we talked about sports and it all goes back to sports. I think sports prepped me to believe in myself, to have confidence, to fight through tough situations. And what I'd say about single parenting is it's a journey of grief, truly, that you never thought you'd be on. So it's like shifting your brain from all the happily ever after fairy tale movies. I grew up, people ask me what I want to be. I'm very visual. So I would see myself, husband, kids, house, maybe there's a pool in the yard. And that was what was ingrained in my brain since I was little.
Right.
And then when you are not in that situation and you're raising your kids and you're not with the man that you thought you would raise them with, you have to reset everything. You have to like rewrite your brain. So it's almost like, I think I did a TikTok the other day where I was like, it's like the rest is still unwritten.
Yeah.
Like the song.
Yep.
You just have to rewrite, you have to redo your vision board, rewrite your journal. It's a new beginning and it's okay.
Now, you openly discussing this within your content.
Yeah.
What does that feedback look like? Because I know I've scrolled the comments a couple times just because I think that the same thing that we've talked about, infertility, infant loss, things like that, it is these difficult topics that people want to feel are taboo or shy away from that are the conversations that are the most important to have.
Yeah. My divorce is how I got online. My divorce is how I started using, as weird as it sounds, I think creativity on the apps was like my coping mechanism. I would laugh about it. I would make fun of myself and all those things are great. But now I look back, I'm like, wow, I was hurting so badly and you would never know it because I just found this outlet for myself. And it turned out to be a community of so many women who were like, how the hell am I gonna get through this? How are you still having so much fun? Are you worried about your kids? I'm like, of course I'm worried about my kids. Whether I was married or not, I'd be worried about my kids.
Isn't that motherhood summed up?
That's motherhood.
I'm worried about my kids, period.
But I'd be more worried about my kids if my kids didn't see me as the human that I am in a relationship that I wasn't myself in.
And sports gave you the confidence, the ability to stand up for yourself.
So I followed my own path and I think we've gotten to a really good place with it. And now I'm creating this dream life for myself and for my kids. And I'm a walking billboard for like, you can fucking do it.
I do just love how you have put together in your content a mashup of all the things that make you you and that have defined you in your life.
It's a lot of things.
But it's amazing and it's authentic, and I think that's why people lean into your content so heavily and they relate so heavily and they love it.
Yeah.
People love you and it's appropriate and it's deserved because of the way that you are reaching out and creating that community that you're talking about.
Thank you. Yeah, sometimes just being yourself, it turns out, is like enough.
Well, that's all we got.
Yeah.
Nicki, thank you so much for,
Thank you.
First of all, chatting. Second, fucking around on the field hockey field and helping people find out why field hockey is such an underrated sport. I appreciate you giving us a glimpse into how it made you.
I appreciate meeting you. I feel like I've known you forever.
Right?
Since we connected online and now it's real and it's official.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now you're stuck with me.
I'm so stuck with you.
Okay, let's go close this thing out.
She's picky. I've never been
Let's
piggybacked by a woman.
go.
I've never been picky. I was always the piggybacker carrier. I feel so little.
We are going to get together with the wee muffins. You guys are the big muffins and they're the wee muffins. It's really straightforward. And we're gonna go over there so that we can wrap it up. And then obviously we're gonna do a cheer because every field hockey practice has to end with a cheer. Everybody knows that.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's head over there. We'll meet with the wee muffins. How do we feel about hockey? Okay, can we get a round of applause for our lovely coaches? Yes, coaches. Okay, hopefully you guys had a fun afternoon with hockey today. I cannot thank you enough for coming out. And I will tell you, the exciting part about you coming out and playing today is that your registration that you put in is actually going to be donated, the whole thing. We're gonna donate it to a Philadelphia-based charity. So you got to come out and play hockey and give back to the community. We love that. I thank you guys so much. I hope that you continue your love of hockey and keep playing, because I still can't let it go. We're gonna bring it in because the best way to end a field hockey practice is a cheer. Everybody knows that.
Put our hands or sticks in. Woo! Together on three. 1, 2, 3, yeah!
Thanks to the real ones for tuning in to our new series. I'll be dropping a new episode of FAFO next month. I can't wait for you guys to see where I end up next. FAFO is a Wave original brought to you by Toyota and Liquid I.V. We'll see you on Thursday for a brand new episode of Not Gonna Lie.
The hips don't pocket.
Oh, no. No.
I can't.
Mine's, nope, no.
How do you clap that?
I'll show you later.